Hello and welcome to ID 10 Tango, where two idiots tell you about the world and ask questions that you've just always wanted to ask. So, relax and just fucking sit there while we delve into idiocracy. Woo! Alright, and we are back. Welcome to the second episode of ID 10 Tango. And I am, of course, to my left is Sean.
Hello.
He's with us all the time.
Yes.
And we have a Dustyn Dilbeck with us. Dustyn with a Y.
As in, why is your name spelled weird?
Yeah, screw you guys. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Okay, enough about you. Alright, so, did you guys know, it's not even a fact, I just have a question. Have you guys ever wondered, why it's always 9 out of 10 doctors recommend this? What happened to the 10th doctor? Did he get herpes?
No. He probably didn't like it, so they killed him.
Well,
No, because if they killed him, then it would have been 9 out of 9 doctors.
Oh,
no, because technically you're still a doctor.
You still have the vote.
And what if he's not even a doctor? What if he's just a PhD? What if he's just got a pretty huge dick?
Or a doctorate.
Or a doctorate, yeah, I mean, I guess we could go with that. But
Yeah,
really,
lame.
so there's no segue to this. I have recently watched a movie that apparently everyone else absolutely loves, but I thought was just fucking horrible.
Alright, and what movie was that?
Well, I kind of want to... Alright, so I kind of want to ask you guys different movies that you've watched that people think are great but you didn't like, or ones that you've seen that fell in love with and then other people are like, that's fucking stupid.
Okay.
But the movie I recently watched was a movie called Valhalla Rising, and I absolutely hate that movie.
Never seen it.
I've been told it's one of those ones where it's more of an artistic movie, possibly autistic movie, just based on the fact that there were 13 words said the entire movie. I clicked on it because I was like, oh sweet, I'm gonna watch a Viking movie. This is amazing. Valhalla, duh, this is gonna be awesome. At the very end he's gonna die, ha 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 ha, sweet, but he's gonna kill a shitload of people. No, there were 13 words said. Most of the entire movie was on a boat and no one was talking. It was fucking stupid and it was fucking boring.
Okay, so your 13-word thing actually reminded me of a movie that I didn't like, but everybody else did.
What?
The Revenant.
You're dumb, and I hate you.
I didn't watch
That
it.
is the most
Okay.
manliest of man movies ever
Alright, so
made.
here's my thing. Here's my thing. Everybody was raving about that movie, and I watched it, and I was bored. So, Leonardo DiCaprio has done so many great movies. The Wolf of Wall Street, Titanic, The Great Gatsby, Shutter Island, all those, and this is the one.
I'm waiting for his porn.
You like Shutter Island?
I like Shutter
Why
Island.
did you not like Shutter
I
Island?
didn't like Shutter Island.
You're probably not smart enough to follow it, but that's a different story.
Cute brain.
But yeah, so that's the same thing with the Valhalla Rising. No words were said.
Really?
Yeah, no words were said. They basically kill him off. They don't kill him off. Not to be a spoiler alert, but right away. But just like a huge grunt fest, and I was very disappointed with it. And I didn't see. I don't see how he got an award for it because he didn't have literally nothing.
It was a badass movie. He was a bad son-bitch in that movie.
If we weren't at work, I would have fell asleep, and I would not have missed a thing.
Those are tough ones because there are times where when a lot of people feel like the content is what actually keeps everything in the movie going, but if you don't have people talking, it's super hard to keep a movie going. Yeah. It's super hard.
Yeah.
If it's not action, then there's no way you could keep the movie flowing forward.
Like the Expendables. If they didn't talk at all, it would still be entertaining because they're just killing dudes all day long.
That's also
That is
true.
just straight up action porn right there. Straight up action porn, that's all it is.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't have talked in that movie. It would have
If
made it way better.
Pornhub had an action website, it's called The Expendables 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, basically.
So, yeah. Yeah. Sexy.
Mia Khalifa.
But So what's a? All right, so we've heard your horrible movie
All right.
that you didn't like. I actually haven't seen that movie, so I can't say anything about it. But Dustyn, what do you feel?
I fucking hated Alice in Wonderland, the new
there
one.
it is.
Yeah,
I hated that
Why?
movie. It made zero sense to me.
that's the whole fucking point of
You know,
Alice.
when
in
you
Wonderland.
realize, like,
but
when-
it wasn't even like I've watched movies that don't make sense. I'm like, that was still a good movie. I watched this movie, it made no sense, and I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, the author was also tripped out on acid when he wrote it.
You're not wrong, but that doesn't mean it's not a bad movie.
Did the original make sense to you?
I like the original.
Did it make sense to you?
No, but it was still a
So
good
why
movie.
would the live version make any more
I
sense
just thought
to
it
you?
sucked. I didn't. The main actress, I did not like her at all.
Really? She's cute.
Johnny Depp was solid in it. I liked him.
Johnny Depp's always solid.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
money. I love him, and I want him to be my dad. But no, I don't even know her freaking name.
Oh,
Whoever
it's,
played Alice.
Mia
Well-
Wasikowski or whatever.
I don't know.
Something really Polish.
But you've clearly on the other side of that because they did make a sequel to it.
I did not see the sequel. Now,
That's good too. That's on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, if the sequel, I mean, I'm not going to go into it with any prejudices, but
Wasikowska.
like, if the sequel's good, I'm going to watch it and I'll tell you I liked it. But I did not like the first one. It made zero sense, but not in a way that was entertaining. I sat there and watched it and just raged the whole time because I hated it.
Through the Looking Glass was good, but I liked it. I thought the acting was good, and then it just puts a different spin on movies rather than being all love stories and.
Yeah.
Why
Well, I
not?
mean,
Just-
if you don't want a love story and you want something that's absolutely insane that some people have like a cult thing to.
Fear and Loathing.
No, Rubber.
I have not seen that, and I keep wanting to watch that.
Well,
With, Robin Williams.
no, that's Flubber.
Oh, Flubber.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Then what's Rubber?
No, Rubber is a movie about a tire that
A
gains
psychic tire.
it gains consciousness,
Okay.
and it becomes psychic and it learns how to kill, and
Yeah,
then it
I've
just
heard
terrorizes. But the thing is that there's a whole different side thing going on as well. That there's like an audience actually watching it from the side, and it's one of those things you're just like, what in the hell is going on? Like, this is just ridiculous. But I've had a girlfriend that actually really loved that movie. She wanted to watch it over and over again, as where I wanted to watch Tucker and Dale versus Evil, which is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Agreed.
And I've never actually met anyone that didn't like that movie, so I'm not even going to bring that one into this. But I do know ones that I love that other people are very against, and that would be Sharknado.
You're a fucking idiot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
They are masterpieces. Absolute masterpieces. If I could have sex with those movies, I would.
The only good thing about those movies is the hot chick from, what is it?
Tara Reid.
Tara Reid, whatever she's from. She's in
She was in
American
a lot of
Pie. She was in
Yeah.
American Pie. That was the main thing I know her from. She was the only good part of that movie.
No. I'm sorry, did you watch the third one?
No.
Alright, well, spoiler alert, they're in space and a giant shark comes up to space and they actually have a lightsaber chainsaw that comes out of old boy's arm and he slices through after he rides it down onto Earth to protect himself from falling. So, physics-wise, it's perfect.
Yeah, I didn't pay much attention in physics class, so
I never
took
took physics
physics?
class,
I
yeah.
took physics class, and like the second week of class, the teacher goes, "I don't remember learning this," whatever she was trying to teach us, so I stopped paying attention.
Oh, well,
But I just had an idea, and you guys have drunk movies, so like you're just totally fit chased. What's a movie that you're gonna put in and probably fall asleep to?
A Knight's Tale.
I love A Knight's Tale.
It's a magnificent
Knight's
movie,
Tale.
and Heath Ledger is a fucking angel.
Dude, Alan Tudyk fucking kills it too.
That's
Alan
the-
Tudyk's the redhead that fucking just wants to fight everyone.
Oh my god,
He's
I love
amazing.
him.
He's amazing. He's one of the best actors there is. He almost took away that movie from. I mean, if it wasn't Heath Ledger, he would have taken that movie.
He played the pirate in Dodgeball, didn't he? That was him.
Yes, yeah.
He played.
He played on Firefly. He was Wash.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah,
was
he's-
a character in an animated movie, and he was the chicken in Moana. He did all the clucks and all the noises for the chicken in
Yeah,
Moana.
and somehow he almost stole the movie.
Yeah, Exactly.
He steals the movie. That's like
I haven't seen Moana.
Oh, I haven't either.
There's like I haven't seen Frozen.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I haven't either. Oh, you haven't seen Frozen?
Frozen's
Seen
good.
Frozen.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Frozen's pretty good.
It's a good movie.
I can't.
It's-
It felt really short.
It did feel short.
It felt really short, even though it was like almost. It was like an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hour movie, but it felt
Yeah.
like super short somehow.
Movies can. I mean, like movies can be 3 hours, but if they're good, it's gonna like fly right by.
No, some of them feel like they're 3 hours long, and you're just like, oh my god, I love this movie.
American Sniper.
Okay, you're gonna hate me. I never watched it.
I didn't either.
Oh no.
Oh, nice.
So it's a pretty long movie, and it's really good. But it's definitely or Lone Survivor too. It's like it's long, it's good, but it's one of those movies you're like, oh my god.
Lone Survivor was amazing.
Any of the Lord of the Rings.
Yo,
Love 'em.
yes.
I love Lord of the Rings, and it's constantly doing stuff. Even in Fellowship, they somehow kept it going, but in the book, there's no way. No, it's which they missed some of the stuff in the book. I think we should have kept books that are movies out of this one because we could talk about that forever.
I could rage about
Harry
a few of
Potter?
those.
All right, Harry Potter was good.
World
Harry
War
Potter
Z.
was good. I don't care about
That
that.
one was infuriating.
Well, the thing is that that was like one book. You know what I mean? Like,
But the movie was, they literally just took the name. They took nothing out of the book at all besides zombies and the name. That was it. Everything else, they're like, we don't need that shit.
you know what movie I actually really liked that I don't think many people watched was Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
That movie was
That
great.
was
You didn't like it, Sean?
no.
I think we watched
No.
it together, and we finished, and I was like, this movie was great, and he's like,
Yeah,
no.
me and fucking Chad were like, that was horrible.
I loved it.
I don't know why I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually.
You know,
It
I tried
wasn't-
to read the book.
I mean, it was not a good movie by, like, normal people standards, but I still loved it.
Beautiful people standards.
I tried to read the book at one point in my life. I think I still have it back at home.
Well, I know that I heard you guys talking at work and stuff, something about a movie that I probably won't watch, but it's apparently one of those crap horror movies. And that was Navy SEALs versus Zombies.
That is my favorite movie
That's his.
of all time.
I've never seen that.
And anyone who tells me otherwise, I will punch in the throat.
Well, I don't see how it could be your favorite movie of all time because Made in Manhattan.
Because obviously, the
I've
good, the bad,
never
and the
heard of
ugly.
that. Heard of that?
You ever heard of Made in Manhattan?
No.
That
First
chick
off,
flick?
I was joking. It is a chick flick, and I believe it's J-Lo,
Oh.
and she's a maid in Manhattan, and she falls in love, of course. But yeah, what? Sometimes guys can like chick flicks.
Yeah,
Mine's How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
I watched
That's a
The
good-
Vow.
The fuck's The Vow?
The Vow with Channing Tatum and the other girl.
I didn't watch that one.
I didn't watch it.
Rachel McAdams. Is,
Oh.
I
But-
did, and then I drank some Jack Daniels and called my ex.
So is that your drunk movie?
No, my drunk movie is Grown Ups 2, but
What
I
the
hate
fuck?
you. I hate you.
Grown Ups 2?
Grown Ups 2, I would put it in. I wouldn't even watch it. I would put it in, watch like 5 or 10 minutes of it, and I'd fall asleep.
That's fucking weird.
That's-
I normally don't fall asleep to movies. I'll actually turn the TV and stuff off. But I think if I'm gonna go with the go-to, it's especially if I'm drunk, it's probably like Die Hard or anything Jackie Chan.
oh, yeah.
I'll watch anything Jackie Chan, dude. Even his porn, I'll watch it.
It's not even Jackie Chan.
Especially if I'm going to bed.
Yeah, Navy SEALs vs. Zombies is the best movie ever made. It was released on YouTube as Navy SEALs vs. Zombies. Received horrible reviews, and then later released again on Netflix under, it was like Navy SEALs Battles of New Orleans or something like that. And there's a fat Navy SEAL in it, and it's just the best.
Oh, Mullen Labe?
Mullen Labe so hard, 3% Nation, all that. He's a big old fat guy, and he's there for the Navy. He's their highest ranking man, and he is fat as fuck. And the best part of the movie is when he dies, because he's running along, huffing and puffing, looking like he's about to have a heart attack, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the best sequences in movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay, I don't really understand. All right, that's okay. It sounds horrible.
It is. It's absolutely terrible, and it's super cringy, but I love it more than anything.
Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of how I am with Sharknado. I wasn't going to watch them at all at one time, and then I didn't feel very good, so I went and, laid down on the couch, and they all came on, and I ended up watching them, and I ended
They're
up,
always on.
Huh?
They're always on.
That is true. They are always on. Well, no. Sometimes they have to stop because I was just kind of skimming through, and I saw a new one that came out. It's not a Sharknado. It's a new one of those sci-fi films that everyone's like, oh, for fuck's
those are
sake.
amazing.
Yeah. Well, this one was, I believe it was Wolf Squid versus Sharktopus. So
I think I saw that one day.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I was like, what the fuck? But I could kind of understand where they were coming from. I mean, a wolf squid would scare the shit out of me, and it would probably be the only thing to be able to kill a sharktopus.
I feel like
you ever get so scared that you don't have to poop, but you get scared and you do have to poop. That's probably the feeling.
See, I feel like all those movies that are coming out like that now, because sci-fi movies used to be pretty decent. They had like, you know, B zombie movies, like just B-level zombie movies that were pretty good, and just some random horror and sci-fi in general. And Sharknado came out, and I like to call it the Sharknado effect, where they just threw the most ridiculous thing they could at the wall, and it became a hit. And now everyone's trying to recreate that.
Well, no, they already had a lot of that stuff. It was just one of those things that it was like. It was just it caught on. It was the only one that actually caught on.
Sharknado is what started the popularity of it. Like, they were out, but Sharknado was the one that everyone was like, "This is amazing," and now this is all the movies. All the movies have to be like this forever.
Yeah, it's just yeah. I mean, those movies are all great. I actually wanted to like. I want to audition. This is really so. If anyone doesn't know, this is my entire end goal is to audition to be in the Sharknado.
Sharknado 17.
No, I don't care what fucking Sharknado it is. I do know that I want to be the evil. I want to be the bad guy. I want to be the guy that's actually creating these Sharknados. Like, I don't know why I really want to be the bad guy in that movie, but I want to be the fucking bad guy in that movie.
So how do you even have a bad guy in Sharknado?
Well, I mean, you could just like a guy that controls.
There's no such thing as a Sharknado.
A guy that controls weather and knows where the sharks are. Nothing. I mean, that movie's endless. I could freaking do it all the time. So it would just be one of those things where I know exactly where the sharks are because I have them all tagged, and then I suck them up. Or I'm a shark breeder. I don't know if they have those.
Freaking laser
They probably
beams.
do. They probably do.
They're gonna put laser beams on their head.
You can't put laser beams on their head. I mean, they're already sharks flying through the air. At that point, I run the risk of getting sawed in half by a laser. So, no thanks. But I think that, like, that's really my go-to, everyone fucking hates this movie, but I love it, movie would be Sharknado.
I don't think I've actually like, watched it in depth. I think I like flipped through it, was like, this is stupid, and I kept going.
No, I watched the full thing with my wife, and my wife loved it, and I got done and was legitimately angry because I felt stupider for watching it. What was that, Frame?
Your wife likes some weird thing.
At least I have a wife.
Oh.
At least I have someone that loves me.
Oh.
Sean, you'll get there one day.
Yeah. For all ladies listening, I'm single.
And you can actually email us at id10tango@hotmail.com and just put in the subject line Frane's or Sean's dick. That'd be great. If we could get a hashtag going for Sean's dick, that'd be also great.
Imagine.
Love me some hashtags.
Yeah, love me some hashtagging.
Hashtag my city. All right.
So wait, what was yours? Sean, what was your movie that you love, but other people are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Movie that I love that I think I started off with The Revenant, right?
Well, that was a movie that you didn't like. That was a movie you didn't like.
So
We're talking about a movie that you actually like.
I don't think I've actually talked to anybody and been like, I love this movie, and they're like, that's a stupid movie.
Well, what's one of your favorite movies?
One of my favorite movies, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
All right, yeah, that's fine, but
I mean, like, I don't think I could actually pull out a movie, and then people have people.
Yeah, but what's a D-rated movie that you like?
D-rated movie?
Yeah, like Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead was pretty good. That was pretty funny.
No one doesn't like Shaun of the Dead.
Everyone
likes Shaun of the Dead.
Everyone loves Simon Pegg.
It's so true.
Run Fat Boy Run was a great movie.
Yeah.
This is the one where he ran the marathon.
Have you ever seen Helen Keller versus Nightwolves?
That's not a fucking movie.
Swear to God, it is. So.
Okay.
So.
Tell us.
Is that your movie?
No, so I watch it. It's funny, but it's really bad. Well, no, it's like the good bad. It's hysterical. So, Sergeant Major Gene Vandenham,
Yes.
the guy, it's his movie. Mm-hmm. It's his movie. And he came out with that, and it's one of those, like, I have to watch it. So I watch it, and I was like, you're like, oh my god, this is great, but weird, but bad, but hysterical. But I swear to God,
I feel like that's what Range 15 was like to a lot of people. Like they're like, it's
yeah, but I mean, like that's Range 15 is a movie where like if you're not military, you're probably not gonna like it or understand it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I mean,
So really, it's like Tremors.
Oh my god, those movies are great.
Tremor, like with the big worms underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
those
are
are
great movies.
those are pretty corny.
Yeah, those are pretty corny. But
They're coming out with a new one. Or
Oh,
they
I know.
already did.
I think they
Yeah,
already did.
it's like Tremors 5 was out. It was on Netflix.
Yeah,
With,
so
like, better graphics.
well, I hope it's better graphics. Good lord, we're in 2017. Hashtag better graphics.
Hashtag Ass Blasters.
Hashtag we're in 2017. LGBTQ.
Yeah, hashtag Sean's dick.
Hashtag.
Yeah, so I think Tremors is so good. Tremors is so good. It's so dumb, but it's so
It
good.
was horrible. It's one I definitely watched it all the way through.
Well, yeah, but you're also you got to remember like you're one of the you're a younger guy than I am. So when I grew up, like those movies were absolutely just ridiculous. That was when horror movies were just like absolutely
Jaws.
like what the hell's going on? I wasn't alive for Jaws.
So my mom was, and that was like their horror movie, their R-rated horror movie
Yo.
was them sneaking into the movie and watching Jaws.
Jaws is rough. Jaws
Jaws
is
is
a
right
scary
here in
movie.
Coachella,
Jaws is
Massachusetts.
exactly. Jaws is a scary movie, and I actually had a friend who explained to me, and I actually this is how I actually got my fiance. I had this as my Tinder profile. That if you watch the movie Jaws backwards, it's about a shark that throws up people so much that they have to build a beach. It's it's the truth, and that's how I got her. She was looking for a guy a little bit out of the box, and then bam, bam, bam.
And she got a full Taco Bell.
She got a full Taco Bell. My asshole hurts.
Pain.
Pain.
What is it?
Hashtag pain.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just. I think those are the real movies that I just like. Like I said, I cannot stand Valhalla Rising. I cannot stand Rubber. I've only watched it one time, but everyone wants me to watch it again. Here's how bad it is. I will go and watch, like, Ghost Rider.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie.
You like that movie?
I like Ghost Rider.
You're fucking high.
I like me some Nick Cage.
I don't mind. I like Nick Cage. And Nick Cage and Shia LaBeouf do the exact same thing, to where they are insanely crazy. So much so that you cannot forget about them. So they get all these freaking movies. Like, I mean, you can't forget about Shia LaBeouf because he's doing some crazy shit. Even though he hasn't been in a movie in like 4 years. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, he just came out with a new one.
No, yeah. And you know how many people went to it? One person in England.
Yeah.
What movie?
The ones where he's like a
He's got
Marine
PTSD or some crap like that.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that. You know who I saw in a movie the other day was the other guy from Holes.
Who?
So
There's
Zero?
more than one character.
no, the two main ones. It was Shia LaBeouf and the other guy.
And Zero.
The black kid?
Zero,
Yeah.
I saw him in Criminal Minds or something like that.
Oh, sweet.
I was like, whoa, I know you.
Taylor Swift was in NCIS. Or not NCIS, she was in CSI.
The guy who played Dr. Dre and Sheriff
Did she
Compton
murder
was in 24.
Wait, what?
The guy who played Dr. Dre and
Yeah.
Sheriff Compton.
He's the new 24 guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's him. Oh, shit, yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
It's the motherfucking D.O. Oh, wait, that's...
No, that's Snoop Dogg. That's a
Snoop
whole
Dogg.
different...
All right.
Man.
Sorry, I'm not a gangster.
Man. Just so,
So
everyone understands, Sean is super fucking white.
He's
so,
Irish.
Yeah, he the only people he listened to are Lil Dicky and his mama. So, and his mama ain't here, so he got to listen to that Lil Dicky, aka White Jesus, aka the White Prophet.
AKA Slim Boner.
Yeah.
AKA Left
AKA
Horse
the Time
Liver
Traveler's
Penis.
Wife.
Did you like that movie?
Time Traveler's Wife?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it.
You never seen it?
No.
It's fucking weird. Like, this guy travels back to time and goes back and forth through time, but he comes back to her, and she like keeps getting older. But he doesn't? I can't remember.
It's like a TV show now, based off a book.
It was based off, yeah, and the book went off, there was a movie for it, and I heard it was pretty good. I don't know, I think it's a chick flick. But,
Probably.
yeah. So, what's a movie that you are actually looking forward to? Like, one you might actually, because I don't go to the movies a lot anymore. I used to go all the time.
I just wait till I get down in Redbox.
Yeah, so, Redbox? Wow. Blockbuster boy.
Yeah, I might actually go get Assassin's Creed after this.
The movie?
The movie Assassin's Creed. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, dude, you're missing out. You gotta go get that Amazon Fire Stick.
I do have it. It's upstairs.
What are you doing with your life?
I haven't watched it. It's also not
Jailbroken?
yeah.
Alright, well.
So
you're doing stuff legally? Fucking nerd.
I'm not smart enough to do it.
The FBI's gonna come knock on your door now.
Yeah.
It's on.
Gosh.
It's recorded.
Yeah. So, let's see. Wait, what's a movie you want to... What's a movie that you guys really want to see?
I don't even know what's out now. I don't...
No, like, alright, screw it. What's a movie that you would love to see? That just all of a sudden decided to come out? Or, like, a sequel?
Assassin's Creed.
You want Assassin's Creed 2 to come out?
No, just one. I haven't seen the first one. I haven't seen it yet. Like the new one.
Okay,
So if we could have any movie.
any movie.
Ooh, that's
That's what I'm saying, is any movie.
Boondock Saints 3.
Okay.
Which they're making a TV series now.
Really?
For like, I think it's supposed to be like pre-Boondock Saints. Like, how they came about. And it's got the same two people in it.
Well, I mean, of course how they came about was they worked in a fucking meat market. That's the whole point of the initial portion.
It's going back before that, I think. It's not going to be like an extension. It's like a previous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
So I'm not excited. I just want a Boondock Saints 3.
You want Boondock Saints 3? Okay. What about you?
There's so many options here. There's so many things.
Yeah.
Probably. I would love to see like a Doctor Who movie. Like just a giant like. Because, I mean, Doctor Who is obviously, like, they use, like, kind of crappy props and effects, and that's part of, like, the charm of Doctor Who.
Well, they're getting a lot better.
They're a lot better.
They're coming with the times pretty well.
They still use, like, the like, real-life costumes and stuff like that, and I love it. But a full-on production of just Doctor Who, maybe at, like, when they're just done making it, and they answer every question you've ever had about everything in Doctor Who, and just make this grand, giant 2.5-hour movie.
I don't want that.
Why? Because you don't want Doctor Who to end?
No, well, but I also don't want them to answer questions. I want it to remain a fucking mystery because we shouldn't have to know everything.
Ooh,
dang, Sean's taking off his clothes, ladies.
Woo!
So I feel like the mystery is the mystery. Like, it should remain that. And you should always grab just a little bit more information, a little bit more information, a little bit more information, but never be given the whole tamale. You know? It's like tacos. You want 4, they're only going to give you 3. That's all they do.
That's why you just order 6.
My whole
also
brain
true.
just flashed to Qdoba.
Oh.
And now I have plans for after this.
Well, that's good. So, did anyone ever watch a little movie called Lost in Space?
No.
Lost in Space.
Lost in Space.
Can't say. I've heard
Who's
of
in
it.
Joey from Friends.
Yes! I love that movie. I watched that movie when I was like 9 years old, and it's still in my head today.
So it's an amazing movie.
9?
9?
So it's an amazing movie, and I want that to be a sequel so fucking bad.
Yes.
Like, because I know they're going to come out with sequels for Star Trek. I know they're going to come out with sequels for all the other stuff.
Never
but
got into Star Trek.
really,
Yeah.
I love Star Trek. I love Star Trek. I like Star Wars.
The Next Generation is my favorite.
Yeah, Next Generation. I like
Star
Voyager
Wars,
a lot too.
Star Wars, Hobbit, Harry
Jamer.
Potter. Loved it, but I cannot get into Star Trek.
But that's the thing is they're always you can always come out with something better. But I mean, Lost in Space was a TV show at one point, and then they made a movie, and then they set it up to where you could have a sequel, and then they never came out with a sequel. It's like, all right, fuckheads, at least just end the movie. Like, what happened after that?
There's a lot of movies like that where they were like set up for a sequel. I'm trying to think of one. I looked one up.
And then they
recently.
shit on your soul.
Yeah, it was set up for a sequel, and they like ran out of money or something like that, and it just
Sounds about right.
never came about. And they just keep making shitty Transformers movies though. They can find the money for that, but they can't find money for.
Well, that's because it's Michael Bay, and he just wants to blow some shit. Oh.
By the way, I did hate that. Which one was the first one with Mark Wahlberg in it? Revenge of the Fallen.
I have no idea. I didn't
That
watch
movie,
it.
I hated that movie.
What, Transformers?
Yeah,
He's in it?
Yeah.
He's in the one. He's like his
in
daughter. His daughter. Well, he's in the. Yeah, I have no
The
idea.
newest one coming out.
I haven't seen it.
they're
His
so
daughter. He's trying to protect his daughter, but she's got her boyfriend. Or I don't fucking know.
They're so fucking
Here's one of the things about that movie is there's early on in the movie there's a scene where he finds out his daughter is dating this guy and she's like 16 or 17, he's like 20, and instead of just like leaving it up to the audience to figure out like, oh, there's probably something that they're allowed to be together, they went into this big spiel explaining the law of why it's okay that they're together because she's technically still a minor and he's an adult, and that pissed me off royally. I was like, this is the stupidest shit. You just wasted a good 30 seconds of my life that I will never get back, and I hope you die.
Michael Bay could have blown up at least 8 cars in that time.
Exactly.
Just ridiculous.
And
Just
then the product
ridiculous.
the product placements in that movie they weren't subtle, they were stupid. There's one point where they blow up a Bud Light truck and Mark Wahlberg just grabs one and turns at the screen and just starts drinking it and like holds it up and it's like, we know you're making a plug for Bud Light. Be a little bit more subtle, please. Please.
No, don't be subtle. Those are the best ones. What other movie wasn't very subtle about theirs?
Range 15.
Wayne's World.
Oh yeah, but that was part of the.
I just hate people who sell out, man. You know, and he's wearing like all Reeboks.
Wayne's World is great. I want another Wayne's World. That's what I want.
I could do another Wayne's World.
Another
too.
Wayne's World or another Austin Powers.
No, Austin Powers is done. I could do another Wayne's World. That's for fucking sure. I don't want anything else from like. I think that like Mike Myers. I don't really think has he been in anything recently.
Not really. I think he's been trying to get into TV, and there have been talks of another Austin Powers.
All right.
There have been talks, and I think he's kind of done. He's got kids and stuff, and he's just like hanging out. Like,
yeah.
I think he's doing more directing and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Is like he's more of a like he understood that. All right, there's a certain time where this stops kind of being funny.
Which Adam Sandler has not discovered yet.
Yeah. I just think I think that Adam Sandler, all he's got to do is he's just got to go back to when, like he's got to update with the times. He hasn't updated, and I think that's the problem.
What would you say that the last movie he put out was when it started falling apart?
Mr. Deeds.
No, Mr. Deeds was really good.
I thought Mr. Deeds was all right. It wasn't a very amazing movie, but I think that's whenever it started to take a turn because that's whenever all the absolutely ridiculous comedy started coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was Mr. Deeds, and then it was like Talladega Nights.
I thought Click was a good movie.
Click was a good movie.
Click was one of the...
Yeah, but that wasn't
That was more of a serious
That was a
thing.
serious movie. It's like, it's the same thing with like, did you guys ever watch, oh, this is another movie. Now that, thank God, I'm glad you guys brought this up so we can somewhat maintain on topic. Funny People.
Never.
I did not... I watched like the first 30 minutes of it. I didn't like it.
So it's about Adam Sandler and his friends and stuff like that. It is not funny,
What,
like
David
at all.
Spade?
It's
No.
a movie about
No.
comedians, and it's not funny.
It's not funny by any stretch of the imagination, but they call it Funny People. And I understand not everyone can be funny all the time, but at the same time, it's like, all right, you need to make it something else. Make it a different. You know, it's like Nick Schwartzen dang it, Nick Schwartzen said. Is that his name, Nick Schwartzen?
No.
Yeah, the comedian.
Oh, I don't know.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's Nick Schwartzen.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm almost positive. But he's like, I just wanted to come down to Schwarzen.
Schwartzen or something like that?
I can't. Oh, damn it!
You can
I
tell
know
how
his
much
name.
we researched.
Nick Schwartzen.
All I do is research.
Yeah, Nick Schwartzen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that he put on there. He's like, I just want it to be like, you know, he talks about this family getting like losing their dad or some shit. He's like, boner soup. It's the same thing.
What?
Yeah, exactly. You don't name something that has absolutely nothing to do with the movie. Like, if you're going to name something Funny People, name it Funny People. or like what was that movie 49 or some crap like that,
Oh,
where they kept putting like that. I didn't actually watch the movie because it looked bad.
It was. I saw what they were trying to do, and good effort, but it did not work. It did not work at all. There's one scene. There's one part of the movie. It's basically a compilation of skits. It's like 6 different skits. One of them, Hugh Jackman has testicles on his chin.
Wait, movie 4, is that like one of those knockoff
It's movie
movies?
43. No, it's got Hugh Jackman. It's got Dennis Quaid. It's got a bunch.
Huge people.
There's one part where Hugh Jackman has testicles on his neck, and his date is like the only one that's aware of it. No one else cares, and I'm like, this is dumb. But there's one point where it's a guy and a girl, and they're like, she's like, I want to take it to the next level. I want you to shit on me. And it sounds funny in theory, like, oh, that'd be hilarious.
No, it does not
It's
sound
like-
funny. It sounds like a very messy afterbirth
After
cleanup.
birth.
Not an afterbirth. Well, no, wait.
I've heard
If
people
you
get
poop,
shot
is it birth? Are you birthing something?
Hold on. I'm the only one here with a child, so I would like to say no to that.
Okay.
I'm the subject matter.
I'd say it's pure
on that
defecation.
one. I'm the subject matter expert.
Pure defecation?
Defecation?
Yeah, I mean, it's defecation. Did you say pure defecation?
Pure defecation. It's not,
Okay.
It's not pure birth.
All right.
My college
Understood.
education has really shown. Just
Absolutely.
kidding. I barely graduated high school.
Well,
I did. I forged my
you dumb boy. Anyways, we are gonna take a break, and then
And when we come back,
yeah, absolutely. And when we come back, we will hopefully be. Well, hopefully I can fix this thing. Yeah, we'll be good to go. All right, thank you. Hello, and thanks for sticking with us. Now is the part of the show where we ask each other questions that are just dumb as fuck, but you just want to know, don't you? So let's do it. All right, question time. Let's fucking do it. Sean, go first.
all right, Dustyn.
Hi.
Let's say you wake up one morning and you look down and you're Jesse. And Jesse wakes up. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to throw your significant other's name up there. So let's say you wake up one morning and you look down and you're your wife, and your wife wakes up and she looks down and she's you. Would you guys fuck each other?
Of course.
Knowing that she's fucking herself and you're fucking yourself.
Yeah, it's still game on. I've always that's always been like, what would it be like to be a chick? Whatever. You're saying that if you couldn't be a chick for a day, you wouldn't do it?
Yeah, but what if you find out because you've been
What if you're like in
doing this?
your wife's state of mind and you realize that like you're still getting her thoughts and you're like, and like all you can hear is I hate this guy, I hate this guy, I hate this guy.
And that's a completely different
Well,
thing.
no. I mean, what if you find out that like she's been faking it all this time?
Yeah, all the orgasms.
I don't care.
The child isn't yours.
Cool, no child support. No, I wouldn't care. I'm married. I'm not trying to impress anybody anymore.
Yeah,
We've been together for over 4 years.
yeah, but at that point, you're fucking yourself. Like you are literally getting fucked by yourself.
Cool. I love myself.
But here's the thing:
be like, man,
you
he's so
don't know that she's her
How would I not know that she's her? That
because you're her. How do you know
You're
that?
her-
How do
you're
you
her,
know
she's
that?
you.
How do you know that she is you?
So her essence is in my body.
Yes, like
How do I
Freaky
know
Friday.
that? Because we wake up like, oh my god, I'm you, and she's like, oh my god, I'm you, and they're like, want to do it.
So you guys wouldn't be she wouldn't be too busy jacking you off, and you wouldn't be too busy fingering yourself and playing with your tits.
I mean, obviously that we'd be like, you want a pork? Let's go. Let's see what this. Let's get weird.
And you're like, wow, this is a small dick, and you get rid
Yeah, I know, right? Like you're like, oh man,
Again,
my dick is small.
I don't care. I have unless
But you and your wife's body might care. Like, wow, this doesn't feel good at all. How do I put up with this?
I hate my wife. So I hate my wife. I don't actually hate my wife if she listens to this.
Oh my god, I'm gonna make sure she fucking listens to this
I'm
now.
gonna tell her.
Yeah, we'll be like, hey, you're in this
He looks
entire.
scared. He looks scared. He's like,
I
oh
tell her
no.
I tell her I hate her. All
Please
the time.
don't.
I just walk around the house. I'm just like, I fucking hate you. I'm just like, I hate you. Like, all right, cool.
I don't know if I would trust it. I don't know if I would trust it just based on the fact that like Like, after watching Freaky Friday, everyone just assumes that that's the actual other person. What about that? What about that one with Rob Schneider when he turns into the fucking hot girl, the hot chick?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The hot chick. He turns into this hot chick, but they don't actually know each other.
Yep.
So how do I know that I'm not getting like it's some like other person that says they're Jesse, but I have no idea because it's your voice technically. What if you find out you don't like your voice?
Every time I hear my voice on a recording, I hate it. I cringe.
Yeah, but could you? Oh man!
And here's the other thing: your body of Dustyn is going to work with the mind of your wife.
Everyone would die.
And you in the body of your wife is staying at home raising a kid with
Oh
the
man!
mind of Dustyn.
And like, I mean, really, I think. Are you gonna try to turn back, or are you just gonna let nature take its course?
I'd probably try to turn back, but I mean, whatever.
What would be your ideal?
I'll figure it
Oh man, you gotta suck a dick.
That would be
you gotta suck a dick that's not your husband's to turn back to where it is, and you both have to suck dicks to turn back to where it was. What would be your ideal way of switch? So Big, where he goes up to the thing and puts the money into the machine and requests it.
Yeah.
What would be your ideal way of making a request like that?
Making a request like, the way he did it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have to go back to episode 1. I'd go find a gypsy woman. I feel like a gypsy woman could do most anything. That sounds really weird. And here's the thing: my girlfriend or my fiance is in England. We could just go find a pikey. Like, that's easy. Getting beat up and robbed, like, that's probably going to happen. But hopefully it's after we've already done the switch, and we just find out that all we had to do was drink some oolong tea, and now we're I don't have to go suck a dude's dick.
You gotta smoke
What if it's the gypsy woman's dick? Anyways, okay. Well, so Sean, I got a question technically for both of you guys. All right.
Why are you so lonely?
It's
I'm talking to a girl.
Hashtag Sean's dick.
Hashtag Sean's whole body working on it.
Hey, ladies, just so you know, he has lost about 40 pounds in the last.
Jesus
6
Christ!
months or
It
so.
was not 40 pounds. Was it 40 pounds?
30.
Jesus
30
Christ!
pounds. I'm sorry. I was trying to talk.
What a
about
killer.
He has a great work ethic, and I'm sure he'll try real hard because he's not very impressive in the face.
Oh my God!
He will make you feel things because
I think he looks great.
He's really working at it.
I think he looks
I
great.
treat ladies with respect.
Respect.
Oh, gross. Anyways, so it's going to take me a little bit to get to the actual question. All right. So you meet this girl, and it is the most beautiful woman you've ever seen.
Okay.
All right. So imagine in your head the most beautiful woman you have ever seen. Okay. I'm not gonna have you say their names because if people do listen to this and they don't like that answer, someone could get in some
That's our
trouble.
Pornhub. It's fine.
Anyways, so she seems to be really to responding really well to your advances. You're like, hey, what's up, girl? All right. So, however, she's a lady and actually makes you wait a little bit, which is something guys kind of want. At the same time, they want a little bit slowly too. Whatever. In that time that you're actually waiting to kind of just finally get on with it, you fall in love. You would take a bullet for her. Anything she asks you, you do. You are just smitten for this woman, right? So she tells you that after you guys have been dating for a while, you've asked her to marry you already, and she wants to wait for marriage. Okay, a lot of people still do that nowadays, so it's not necessarily out of the ordinary. So she tells you she wants to wait for marriage. The wedding comes. All right, first off, Catholics do not wait.
Christian mingles is the whole.
Yeah. So the wedding is just immaculate. The wedding is amazing. Everyone can see the love between you two, right? The big night comes. Of course, you're a little nervous because you haven't had any in a while. So you're not going to last very long. So you go to take off her underwear, and there's a dick. What do?
Yeah, game on. Fuck it.
Really? I mean, you're in love, right?
Yeah, I'm in love with her. And hey, let's get weird.
Okay.
Let's get weird. As long
and I'm talking, she is like literally what you imagine perfect person.
Now, my
could be
question
wrong.
is, my question
It's strong.
is she the one, like, you go to do it, is she going to be like, no, I'm fucking you? Or is she like, give it to me, daddy? Like, which one is it?
I mean, that's up to you at this point. Can I make it more difficult for you? Absolutely.
I was just curious. Now,
She wants a reach around.
yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Don't bother me.
Okay.
I love her.
All right, now you say, all right. So she's a woman. Was she a dude that hasn't gotten it lopped off yet, or is she a chick that was just born with a dick?
Chick born with a dick.
Oh,
Does not have a vagina though.
Definitely game on then.
Yeah.
Okay. But what if it was a dude that transformed into a girl, but you guys were still in love?
No.
No, you would instantly die, or not die. But maybe you would die.
I go for it.
I'd die. I'd
go
probably
for
be a
it.
little shocked to the point of cardiac arrest.
I'd say it's a nice cover up, but I know that. I mean, I wonder where he got the money for the fucking Adam's apple shave down and the huge tits, but I mean, not not enough to lop off that dick. But
All right.
I
all
don't.
right.
I don't think. I think if it was a chick born with a dick, I think maybe after a certain time we could probably talk something up where we get a surgery for her. But wedding night, I'd just be like, all right, let's put some KY on that bitch and have fun. But if it was a dude,
Wait,
I
KY
found out-
on hers or yours?
KY, lube up her ass and
Okay, well, like, KY, let's
Okay.
put some KY on it.
Yeah.
Over.
No. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that you guys are forgetting. So, like you just said, if it's a dude that was turning into a woman and just hadn't had it all the way done yet, and you said you were not okay with that, you're legally married. You are legally married.
and I'm about to get legally divorced.
You're gonna get divorced no matter what. Even though you've fallen in love with this person so much so, and they've never lied to you about it. And they give really good squeezies, but they've never lied to you about it.
I feel
Well,
like it
no,
would just be a trust thing at that point.
Yeah,
Because,
it'd be
like,
trust.
you didn't tell me you had a dick.
Yeah. Or you didn't tell me you were a dude.
Yeah,
That might be the issue I had, is like, okay.
but
Like you can lie.
did
can
you
lie.
ask the question? Hey, what's
I-
your favorite color? What's your favorite pasta? Are you a dude? These aren't.
Those aren't the questions that I asked. Wasn't the question I asked my ex. Hey, you a dude?
It's just one of those things. You're just like, I don't really.
My question is, how did she go that long without, like, you finding out somehow? Somehow,
especially-
some way. You never went swimming?
She's a chick too. She got to be wearing yoga pants at some point.
Yeah.
She's gonna be wearing like. I mean,
I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was a giant dick.
A dick's hard to
You're
hide.
something's still gonna bulge out at some point though, and you're gonna be like, "What are you hiding down there?" And she's just gonna pull out.
You
a
can't
wiener.
tuck all the time. It's gonna find its way out. It's gonna escape.
I mean,
You can't put a little band-aid down there.
Finkel is Einhorn, Einhorn is Finkel. So
You're not wrong, but
It did happen.
She did wear a lot of skirts.
yeah, but I mean that doesn't mean that the girl has like I mean, think about it. Like we know many people who don't have to go to the gym, right? So that doesn't mean they have to wear yoga pants. What if she just wears sundresses all the time and is super classy? Like, oh my god, classy.
Yeah, I get that. But Frank, if it's,
All right, so now I started to think further into this. So like, you start making out, right? And
Yeah.
she's kind of like sitting on top of you. Clothes all on.
she is going to get an erection.
Yeah, she's gonna get hard.
Oh, I didn't even think about
so,
that.
like,
Oh.
You're gonna feel it at
Yeah.
some point. You're gonna ask the question.
Before
"What's
you guys
that?"
get married, you're just like, "Come here, baby, let's cuddle together." And you cuddle together, and all of a sudden you just see.
You go
No.
to take a nap on her lap and she gets a dick and you
Here's
get
the
a dick in
here's
your
the
ear.
thing. Here's the thing, though, is like I like to be snuggled sometimes. It is enjoyable. I would definitely find out then. I'm laying there and I'm just like, I'm the little spoon for once, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. And then I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Oh my god, a giant cock, or even a little
Right.
cock, just a dick in general.
So here's the thing. Sean's getting divorced.
Yeah.
Are you getting divorced?
No,
No.
no. I feel like we'd have some trust issues, but if I really loved her, I'd be like,
Oh no, for the but, no, I'm talking about I'd divorce a dude that went chick and didn't tell me. But if it's a chick with a dick, there would be trust issues. But I think like we could probably lop it off at some point and we'd be fine.
what if she didn't want to lop it off? What if she's like, I like my dick, I want to keep it?
Fuck.
Difficult question.
That is a hard question. It's like I don't know.
That's why I chose this question.
It just I'm not.
Not love has nothing to do with that. So here's the thing: you might not like guys, you might not all that stuff, but nothing says you actually have to go and touch the dick. The only time you would really be anywhere close to touching the penis with that is probably balls hitting balls.
I don't think. I think I'd have to be. I don't think I could actually make a solid answer right now. I'd have to be in the situation to see what I would actually do.
Okay.
Because if you're in love with somebody, you're in love with somebody. You gotta accept what they are.
Exactly.
But I mean, right now,
even if they're liberal,
right now, I don't have a girlfriend or anything, so I'd say
hashtag Sean Stick. Put it on Instagram, guys.
But I'd probably say let's get divorced. But I mean, in the situation, and I'm like, wow, I really love this girl, and she wanted to keep her dick.
And you're always really lonely and sad.
Don't let him push that on you.
Oh, he always does.
What if it's the only woman that will ever love you ever again?
Well, that's...
What if it's a... Hold on. What if it's a dude?
I mean, we're in hypotheticals, but Jesus Christ.
It is the only girl that'll love me ever again is dating a dude with a kid, so...
No, what if it's a dude that is turning into a chick, she's not getting her dick chopped off, and she is the only person who will ever love you and ever touch you in any way ever again.
So, Caitlyn Jenner is the only one that's ever going to love me again?
Yes.
But she's hot. She's a smoke show.
You're calling Caitlyn Jenner?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, alright.
Caitlyn Jenner, that's the one you imagine?
Yeah, I was like, that's the one we went with? Alright.
I'd keep it under the table and
break it
to my advantage.
Yeah. Nothing says you guys can't go to Thailand.
Well, they're all chicks with dicks over there.
Exactly, a lot of lady boys. So...
Alright.
Yeah, well, let's... I need to take a little break, I'm sweating. So we will be right back.
Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. FMK! FMK! FMK!
Alright, and welcome back to ID 10 Tango, where we got the fuck, marry, or kill.
Fuck, marry, kill.
DJ D. Fuck, marry, kill.
Alright.
You ready for them?
Yes.
Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
Steve Irwin.
Okay.
And Chuck Norris.
Ooh.
Yep. Now, just so you know, the ramifications of this are, if you kill a person, they do not come back. Ever in the history of our podcast.
So we're doing this tournament style.
Right.
Well,
One single round elimination.
So the first one we did, it was Clint Eastwood, Chuck Norris, and John Wayne.
John Wayne is dead.
And we both decided to kill off John Wayne because he had a huge schlong and we didn't want to deal with it.
Absolutely. Now, also, just so everyone, our two viewers know, this is not like the individuals now, because we understand that some of the people are dead, like John Wayne, Steve Irwin. Duh. This is them in their prime.
So Clint Eastwood, fistful of dollars.
Yeah.
Like the rifle.
Very, very weird that you went to Fistful of Dollars.
Like
I would have gone
to
to
Clint Eastwood.
Outlaw Josie Wales, but alright. And this is like Chuck Norris, Walker, Texas Ranger. And Steve Irwin before he died. So, yeah.
Dobek's in their prime, like Gran Torino.
Yeah, I like it.
Like when their dicks are real hard.
So, alright. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Kill Steve Irwin.
What
100%.
the fuck is wrong with
I'm gonna
you?
kill Steve Irwin off.
Why?
Doesn't do it for me.
I want to know why.
So I like Steve Irwin. I liked his TV shows, but I was never really that into him. And his little mullet thing he had going on. And I'm going to see.
This coming from a guy who just found out he could part his hair the other way.
Yeah. If just for reference,
fuck outta here.
I have the most ridiculous cowlick ever, and I just now thought of the fact I can just part my hair the other way and it'd be fucking perfect.
Yep.
So Steve Irwin's dead immediately. That one was easy. Now between Chuck Norris and Clint Eastwood, I'm gonna have to marry Clint Eastwood, and I'm gonna fuck. Now, am I getting fucked or am I fucking?
That's the question that we all have to answer, and we don't even know because we do know for a fact the only person in this that you might actually let you actually fuck them would probably have been Steve Irwin, but you killed him.
Yeah.
You put a stingray hit out on him, and
yeah. I'd fuck Chuck Norris and I'd marry Clint Eastwood.
That's so weird. Why would you fuck Chuck Norris?
I'm not sure.
Why not switch those two? I'm just curious.
Here's the thing: it could probably go either way, but I really like Clint Eastwood more than I like Chuck Norris. And I would like to spend my life with him.
All right, I've never heard of.
I've always imagined Clint Eastwood would be a wonderful father, so we could have like a daddy-son relationship type thing. Get a little weird.
That's fucking really weird.
Get really weird, and yeah,
Whoa.
game on.
I'm weirded out from it right now, but all right. So
I also feel like Clint Eastwood would, if I was gonna fuck Clint Eastwood, he wouldn't be like, nope, I'm fucking you. So
all right.
Chuck,
I feel like
Chuck's a very nice man, so I feel like he'd be like, no, I will take one for the team.
Yeah, but what if you go try to fuck him and then bam, roundhouse kick?
Then I just got roundhouse kicked by Chuck
You just
Norris.
got Walkered.
Yeah, I just got Walker. That's fucking amazing. I take a roundhouse kick from Chuck Norris.
All right, so since you are our first guest, who will be the next person that will be on the Fuck, Marry, Kill list to accompany Chuck Norris and Clint Eastwood?
Now, what's the criteria for this? Are we going
Any person.
any person?
I'll even write it down so we can remember.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Any person at all ever alive.
So for the next one we got Clint.
Yep.
Chuck.
That's
And
a difficult one.
pick a third.
I'm gonna pick one that I think will last for a while.
Oh, really? Well, I thought Steve Irwin was going to fucking last for a while.
You were
and
wrong.
I was dead wrong. Ooh.
I'd honestly, if it were possible this time, I'd kill Chuck Norris and fuck Steve
You can't
Irwin.
kill Chuck Norris.
I was killing Clint Eastwood.
Oh, really?
Really?
I'm still gonna marry Clint Eastwood.
I know you. Anyways, we're getting off subject. Go ahead.
Bruce Willis.
Really? Bruce
Bruce
Willis.
Willis.
All right, so the next Fuck, Marry, Kill, or FMK, if you will be Clint Eastwood, Chuck Norris, and Bruce Willis. And we will end there. Thank you, Dustyn, for being here.
Yes, thank you for drinking my coffee.
Yeah.
Hashtag life.
And, yep, hashtag Sean's Dick. If you
Hashtag
guys...
Sean's Dick, ID10 Tango. We will come out with social media soon. Make sure to follow us. I am Sean Frayne on Instagram. And over here we have Dangerous Theory.
Dangerous Theory on Instagram. And then, Dustyn, what's your Instagram? Let's get
I'm an
this.
Instagram whore. I love it.
That's your name? Instagram
No,
whore?
I wanted to preface this with I love Instagram, and if anyone follows me, I will probably suck your dick.
Jesus Christ, we should have had him on the last episode.
God.
My Instagram name
Dusty,
is
wait for it.
Dustyn, spelled with a Y. Or no, never mind. It's not even Dustyn. I don't
Dusty.
even know my own damn Instagram name. It's Dusty _ wait for it, all one word _ Dillback.
All right, sweet. And that is your plug. All right, everyone.
For Sean Frayne, Dustin Spooner, and our special guest, Dustin Dilbeck. We are ID10 Tango. Thank you for listening, and we are out of here.
Well, idiots, it's been real. And if you think you have any questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, complaints, or just practical hate mail, find us on Facebook or Instagram. Peace, bitches.